going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 21 Ultimate Team video. It's time for MUT Recap. This is our weekly series here on YouTube where I go over everything that's going on in the world of Madden 21, Madden 21 Ultimate Team, and just other MUT news. And we're going to start this episode by going over our Weekend League experience. And this weekend was pretty good for me. So unfortunately, the way that I like to do these recaps is I like to show you my record, go through the top 100. For whatever reason, the way EA has this all set up this year, you can't do it. If you do it after 10:30 a.m., you just can't. So it shows the weekly record, right? But you can't go to previous week. It's grayed out. All I can see now is last week's. Technically, previous week would be the week we just finished. So unfortunately, I can't show you the top 100 or my record for proof or whatever. But, you know, for those of you that stop by my stream, you already know. We did end up getting 18 wins. I was very, very happy about that. Got 16 last week, fell short. 2 disconnects last week. I'm happy to say for me, and I feel bad saying this, that I had 0 disconnects throughout the whole weekend. I know that there's a glitch going out there. I know that it's happening to a lot of people at least once. I don't know. Maybe I got lucky. Honestly, I didn't get glitched at all last week either. I think it was just my internet dropping on the 2 games that I lost. So, successful Weekend League, in my opinion. We played a lot of tough opponents too. I ended up getting matched up against Noah, who, if you guys don't know, Noah is a belt winner. He won one of the Madden championships last year. Eagles fan, shout outs to Noah. He beat my ass. And it was funny because that game, he had ball first. There was like 2 to 3 plays that I felt like my players could have picked. We were in the right position. I played extremely good defense the whole possession, but like 3 plays on third downs just did not go my way. He ended up scoring, and I'm like, all right, so I feel like I can play defense against this guy. Let's do it. And then offensively, I was bad. He just had 2 or 3 lurks on me, and it just went down and spiraled, unfortunately, out of control really fast. I saw the leaderboard early this morning before it closed, and I think he finished with 21 wins. We lost to a player named, I think, Versace, who went 23-2, not only this week, but last week. He was a really good opponent, so that was another tough one. We did beat one person. Shout out to my guy, Abel. I think he finished with 20 wins or 21 wins. He finished in the top 100. We did get a win there. That was actually my 17th win and my last win of Saturday night after drinking a lot. So it was it had to happen. We went into Sunday needing 1 win for 18. We got a rage quit in the first quarter. It was wonderful. So pretty solid rewards. I will be happy all year long. I think my target is I would like to hit 20 a couple times. I think I still could have done it this week. I had 1 bad overtime loss, and then I had another loss where the guy went for 2 with like 10 seconds left and ended up beating me by a point. So I feel like 20 is obtainable, but I'm going to shoot for at least 18 every week. And let me know what you guys ran into this Weekend League. What were you struggling with? What are you struggling with, just overall in the game? I don't think there was any single thing that I was scared to face that just beat me. It was just, and sometimes you got to admit this. Sometimes you just play people that are better than you, and that happened to me a couple times this weekend. So I wasn't mad at all, but there wasn't a single thing last year it was stretch. And if you faced a person who was good at running the ball, stretch was something you hated to face, or a certain defense. I'm not really struggling against one thing in particular. It's just sometimes I run into that. So if there's any way I can help you, if there's something you're struggling with, let me know down below in the comment section. And then also, I'm going to try to do this with my Weekend League recaps. My stars of the weekend. These are cards that were on my team that played really well. Denzel Ward, I got the limited. I did a huge team update, so if you want to see my 90 overall squad that we played most of Weekend League with, there was a video yesterday. I'll try to remember to link it to this one. Go check out my squad. Upper right part of your screen, circle letter I. Go check that video out. See my full squad. But Denzel Ward was really, really good. Asante Samuel continues to be probably the best defensive back I've used all year. He's not the fastest. He doesn't have the greatest man coverage, and I play a lot of man, but he's always there making picks for me. So Asante, we picked up Lawrence Taylor this weekend. He was great for me. And Reggie Wayne, another new addition. That card's really, really, really good. Denzel Ward gameplay, pretty much a weekend league gameplay with the whole squad coming tomorrow, but Denzel Ward is kind of the standout. So that's my weekend league recap. Let's go ahead and now recap the content. So starting out last week, Monday, we didn't get any content, unfortunately. But I think after that point, and you can disagree with me, that's totally cool, because I know some people will. I think the content from that point beyond was absolutely fantastic. So let's go through it. Tuesday, we got Team of the Week, and they made a huge change to how Team of the Week works, and I'm here for it. I like it. We'll give you our Team of the Week predictions at the end of this video, but we got a limited TJ Watt. Now, one thing that is a little confusing, the limited card every week is going to be based off of past performance. So, though TJ Watt played pretty good in week 1 of this season, he got that limited because he played really well in 2018. It was like a game with 10 tackles and 2 or 3 sacks. So, that's how the limited is going to be determined. It's going to be based off of an historic performance, but it's going to be a current day or modern day player. Then we have a player of the week, and that's going to be a current performance player reward. This time it was Devontae Adams. I did not use the card. A little too slow for me, but really good route running. A lot of people running man coverage. A lot of people running bench press right now, so that route running on the card is good to get some separation there. You got to put route technician on him. But not a bad card with Devontae Adams. He was the player of the week. He was the set hero who had an outstanding performance this year in week 1. And then we have the, legends or past players. 2 sets, offense, defense, 89 overall. This week we got Arian Foster, Bryant Young. I didn't use either of those cards. I faced Arian Foster a few times. Pretty solid card, but I already have Bo Jackson and Barry Sanders, so there's no reason for me to pick it up. But the layout of the program, I really like it. We got a limited, we got a set card for a current player. We're getting technically 2 legends every Tuesday now on top of the 2 that we get for Saturdays. And then, the guys who had a pretty good performance like a Russell Wilson, a Chris Jones, they get a +1 to their power up, which means, yes, you got to spend a little bit of training, but you don't have to go out and buy a new card. So I like the whole way it's built out. As long as they make some of the good, correct picks going out and we get some really nice legends going forward, I'm excited about it. I'm here for it. You guys let me know. Did you like Team of the Week changes, yes or no? I talked about it last week's Team of the Week has been stale. It's been bad for plenty years in a row. 2 or 3 years in a row now. We needed a change. I think this is a change for the better. I like it. Also on Tuesday, and it's going to be every Tuesday going forward, there were some technical issues. But they did send out, a make-right pack is what we can say. Derwin James versus the world. If you are unaware what this content is that each Tuesday, and they did change it, each Tuesday you have to watch the Madden stream for at least 1 hour. Originally it was 2. They bumped it down to 1 after the first Tuesday because there were some technical problems. And once you watch that, you're going to get a drop pack. That drop pack is going to have a crown in it, a crown collectible. Only on Tuesdays, guys. 8 p.m. Eastern Time, only Tuesdays. I can't tell you how many people came into my streams this weekend and said, where do I go to get the crowns? It's only on Tuesdays. So right now, some of you are lucky and have 3. I don't know how EA is going to address that because we got 1 from a welcome pack. You got 1 for watching the stream. Some people got them, some people did not. And then because some people got them and some did not, they sent out another welcome pack to give people who never got that second token a second token. But some people did get it. So now they got 2 welcome tokens plus the drop they were supposed to get for a total of 3, which kind of creates an unfair advantage that, some people are going to get the Ramsey or the Keenan Allen, whoever they want before, a week before everybody else. So I think my solution would be to lock these sets, right, and not open them up until, the 5th week basically, or I should say the 4th week because we got 1 for free. I don't think they're going to do that. At least it doesn't look like it yet, but we'll see how that plays out. But I think it's a cool program. Tune in, you get drops. Not only do you get the crown, but you get drops throughout the stream. I think I got 3 Twitch drops that night instead of getting the token. That's okay because they fixed it, but it is, it is what it is. But you get drop packs is my point. So that's pretty cool. That's all Tuesday. Wednesday, we got Wild Card Wednesday. I'm excited about this. The first drop was heavyweight cards. They basically said it's going to be programs that we're familiar with. So if you go to your training store, here are the heavyweight cards. They dropped 5 of them, 1 at each position on the offensive line. Left tackle, right guard, left guard, center. Solid cards, 89 overalls. There's no exciting reroll opportunities. You're getting what you get here. 3,800 training gives you an 89. It's guaranteed. Just depends on the player, but there's no rolling it to quick sell it, stuff like that. So that takes a little bit of fun out of the game, unfortunately. This coming Wednesday, we are going to get another Wildcard Wednesday. It could be a completely different program. Flashbacks, veterans, stuff like that. That's my guess, but I like Wildcard Wednesday. And then Thursday, this is where, so they announced it as Ultimate Kickoff Part 2 is coming Thursday. I think I understand why people are upset. I don't think they should have titled it Part 2. They should never even mention it, to be honest. They should have just said, on Thursday, the second half of these solos are releasing, and left it at that. Labeling it a Part 2 sets expectations, and those expectations were not met. Basically, Thursday, I think we got a lot of content, but we expected more, and that's not what we got. So we got the solos, and that's fine. Let people who don't like to play online, play house rules, get their free 88 overall card by knocking out solos. Then we got a Ultimate Kickoff Limited, which is a really good card. Jamal Adams in packs. A lot of people wanted him. I get it. He's really expensive for those who are not be able to open up packs or don't have a lot of coins. Totally understand that point. But sometimes we just need to have rare items in the game. I'm absolutely okay with that. But that's all we got for Ultimate Kickoff. I was expecting some more 88s, another Master, and none of that ever happened. And again, I think EA could have made this completely... they could have fixed it by just saying solos are coming on Thursday. That's it. So the fact that we got no new sets in here, that made it disappointing, unfortunately. We did get 2 other limiteds that day. So there were 3 limiteds in packs, and they were branded LTD. So it even in the auction house, if you go to it, there's a limited or LTD filter out. So that's probably going to be the weekly Thursday content. And again, I'm cool with getting this weekly content. It feels like we have a schedule going here. And we got Denzel Ward and Aaron Rodgers, 2 really good cards. Now, I have not used the Aaron Rodgers, but if you go to program, you go all the way down to weekly, you'll see limited edition. So these are branded as such. The Aaron Rodgers card, again, I did not use. I've heard it's pretty solid, but I don't think it's probably worth this. I'm going to stick with Lamar. And then the other one was Denzel Ward. I get it. I know it's an expensive card, but a really good card. And it's something to look forward to every week. So we're getting the schedule. We got 3 limiteds in packs. I think the only downside to that day was the fact that we never got any additional UK content other than that limited card. And I saw a lot of people I definitely get being upset. I was upset too. But I don't think it ruined the whole week of content. I think even with those factored in and not getting the UK cards or more UK cards, I think so far up until that point, content was good. Friday came around, we got stimulus solos. I would have liked to see the solos a little bit easier or less time consuming. I haven't finished them. Are they worth it? It's a free pack. If you got time to play them, I recommend it for sure, especially no money spent people. But, 4-minute quarters a little too much. Full games I'm okay with. Give us 2-minute quarters. Put it on rookie. You're throwing us a bone here. Really throw us the bone. Don't make us really work for it and beg, per se. It's a bad analogy, I guess. But would have liked to see these a little bit less difficult and less time consuming. But all in all, we got the stimulus package. Also, they teased that some more UK stuff was coming. But then it did not end up being ready. So it's this kind of choose your own adventure type pack that came out called Perfect Drive. And technically it's still not out yet. I think it's in the game, but it's not in the game. Whenever it's officially out and in sets, I will go over it for everybody in a video. At least I think I will. But that content did not come out Friday. And, we were upset again. And I get it. And they didn't really message on Good Morning Madden that was supposed to come out. Or why it wasn't coming out. Later there was a Reddit post and whatnot, but they just never gave us more cards about UK, and I think that's where the upsetness came from. But I still don't think it ruined the week, because then Saturday we got the best legend drop of the year so far. Lawrence Taylor, a good fast pass rusher who can keep up with Lamar Jackson, and then Reggie Wayne, who I think is one of the best receivers in the game. He's just absolutely fantastic. So we got 2 legends that are really, really good, and that was on Saturday. Of course, don't forget to play your weekly missions for that weekly token to get yourself a free legend eventually. And that was really it for the content. So I think we got content almost every day, minus Friday and Monday. but it seems like a schedule is now set, and I think there was a lot of good content, a lot of high tier cards. I get it for the no money spent and not the pack openers. You're looking for that stuff, but it looks like we're gonna have a promo coming up. So upcoming this week, nothing really today other than the perfect drive pack that is out but not out yet. Tuesday, team of the week, looking forward to it. We'll have our predictions in a moment. Wild card Wednesday, I'm guessing it's going to be flashbacks. Thursday, we're looking forward to getting 2 more limiteds. I don't know if this is a format they're going to follow, but there was Denzel Ward this past Thursday, and the Browns also played this Thursday. So this Thursday's game, Dolphins versus Jacksonville, is there a chance that one of those two teams will get a player who has a limited card in that drop on Thursday? We'll have to wait and see. And then Friday it was announced, and it sounds like a lot of content is coming. There's going to be an add-on to an existing promo. So I think most would speculate that that's going to be something to do with like either the theme diamonds or theme builders, something within this team affinity section. That would be my guess for an add-on. It's an existing promo, so I don't think they add anything on to Ultimate Kickoff. They won't add on to Legends because that's Saturday. Superstar MVPs is basically over, so I don't think they'll add on to that. They're not going to add on to Team of Week, Rivals. It almost has to be something in this section, which is always good for theme teams. They also said a new promo starting on Friday. A lot of people speculating the promo called the 50. I'm guessing that's what it's going to be. Don't really know any details on it other than it sounds very intriguing. But it sounds like a lot of content's coming Friday. Thursday, we're getting our scheduled stuff. Wednesday, Tuesday. So I think it's going to be another good week of Madden Ultimate Team stuff. And that's all I really got for content and recap. Team of the Week predictions. Leave yours down below in the comments section. Aaron Jones, Dak Prescott, Stephon Diggs, Ndamukong Suh, Leonard Fournette, Justin Simmons, Devin McCourty, J.J. Watt. I picked 8 guys. The trend that I'm guessing we're going to see, and we'll find out this week, is some guys are going to get a +1, but they're probably going to have a power-up, existing power-up, which is it leaves, a lot to be desired because there's probably going to be guys who are having really good performances. Like Devin Bush had a good week, right? But he doesn't have a power-up, so is that going to hinder him from getting a Team of the Week card? We'll have to see how they do that. After week 1, it seems like only power-up people got a card, so I don't know if they'll continue on that trend. We'll have to wait and see. Out of all those guys, I could totally see like a J.J. Watt being the set card just because he's already got a pretty solid card. It's going to be a 90 overall, I believe, right? Is it 90? I'm wrong. It's an 89 overall. So maybe not J.J. Watt. I wouldn't mind seeing Justin Simmons. Aaron Jones balled out, but do they give Packers player of the week 2 weeks in a row? Probably not. Stephon Diggs wouldn't be a bad one because he can get route technician. He's a pretty solid route runner in the game. So we'll have to see. You guys leave your predictions down below. I tried to find like a website that had historical performances specifically for week 2 so I could maybe take a guess at who these cards could be for this week. I couldn't find anything on the internet. If you know of such a site that does a lot of the work for you or filtering for you, let me know. And that's all we got, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. If you want to see my team, we normally recap the team at the end of this video, but we did a whole team update yesterday, so go check that out. Upper right part of your screen. Thank you guys for tuning in. Should have more videos coming out later today. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.